Cannes Film Festival timing is a funny thing. Take director Nuri Bilge Ceylan, whose latest film, The Wild Pear Tree, was the final film to screen in competition at the Cannes Film Festival on Friday night. He took home the Palme d'Or with his previous work, 2014's Winter Sleep, so you could hardly call his last trip to Cannes a failure. However, you could argue that that award winner, a searing indictment of male entitlement, ego and privilege, might have come out a few years too early. The market will always be tough for verbose Turkish dramas that are more than 3 hours long, but you'd have to imagine that the many thematic overlaps between Winter Sleep and our ongoing cultural conversation might have pushed that Talky drama a bit further into the spotlight. Also read, The Man Who Killed Don Quixote, film review, Terry Gilliam finally delivers messy fun. Alas, that was not the case for Winter Sleep, and will not be the case for The Wild Pear Tree, which has plenty of the former's verbose sprawl with little of its gravitas and heft. Like Winter Sleep, the narrative focuses on a flawed middle-aged man and his harmful impact on those around him, only this time the protagonist is one of the victims, as it were, and not the perpetrator. We follow Sinan Aydındoğdu Demirkol, an aspiring writer newly graduated from university, as he returns to his family home to begin his adult life. Here, adult life is synonymous with disappointment, as Sinan, described by one character as an incurably obsessed romantic, begins to put together that things aren't guaranteed to work out. The young man may still have his life before him, but it will probably not be successful on the terms that he's set for himself. Also read, Cafarnaum, film review, Nadine Labaki's searing drama brings tears, ovations following Sinan through long conversations with friends, family and associates. Ceylan crafts a narrative of disillusionment. Every rambling talk lays bare another former support that has let the young man down. Sinan doesn't spare the local imams nor his professional mentors, but no single person becomes a more targeted focus of ire than his gambling-addicted father, Idris Murat Semser. Sinan looks to school teacher dad with a wash of anger, pity and fear. Anger for all that Idris' habit has cost his family, pity for the way the older man can't even own up to his addiction, and most of all, fear that his father's fate awaits Sinan as well. You feel sorry for him. Sinan says of Idris. Sorry for him and exasperated at the same time. Frankly, the film's glacial pace can exasperate too. What worked so well in Winter Sleep feels significantly more trying here. In his 2014 Palme d'Or winner, Ceylan unpacked thorny issues of ethics and morality with a surgeon's steady patience. He employs a similar approach here, only the territory is much less fertile. Some of the hot directors from around the globe who are presenting films at this year's Cannes Film Festival. Spike Lee, Black Klansman, photographed in New York City by Tyler Mitchell for Thierap Meram Benenberg. Sophia, photographed in Paris by Julian Leonard for Thierap Ramin Barani. Fahrenheit 451, photographed in New York City by Jane Wexler for Thierap Jafar Panahi. Three Faces, photographed in Tehran by Abbas Kawsari for Thierap Joe Pena. Arctic, photographed in Los Angeles by Amber Waller for Thierap Alice Rohrwacher. Lazaro Felice, photographed in Berlin by Lee Fabricant for Thierap Jia Zhangke. Ashes Purest White, photographed in Paris by Adi Cazenove for Thierap Deborah Granick. Leave No Trace, photographed in Minneapolis by Marie Kettering for Thierap Paul Dano. Wildlife, photographed in Brooklyn by Rick Wenner for Thierap David Robert Mitchell. Under the Silver Lake, photographed in Los Angeles by Mike Giolakis for Thierap AB. Shaki, Yomadine, photographed in Cairo by Timothy Caldas for Thierap Christophe Honor. Sorry Angel, photographed in Paris by Julian Leonard for Thierap Pamela Green. Be Natural, the untold story of Alice Guy Blash, photographed in Los Angeles by Julian LeBallister for Thierap. Lucas Dant, Girl, photographed in Ghent by Chris DeWitt for Thierap Matteo Garrone. Dogman, photographed in Rome by Riccardo Gallardi for Thierap. Some of the hot directors from around the globe who are presenting films at this year's Cannes Film Festival.